Hey guys, and thank you so much for clicking this video. This is Alex from Tech Fusion, and today we're going to be taking a look at this RTX 3080 from Phoenix, see exactly what comes included in the box with the GPU, see exactly how well it fares in those benchmarks, and most important for you guys, I guess, is to see exactly how good it fares in some AAA games nowadays. In terms of hardware, I would like to show you exactly what you can expect out of this GPU, and well, let's talk about the outer casing first. So guys, talking about the exterior of the card here, it does feature on the front this metal, well, it's actually an aluminum, it's milled aluminum shroud on the front. It's not very thick and it's not very thin either, but it is not involved in the thermal dissipation of this card over here, so it's just there for aesthetics and as well to offer some extra rigidity. It is actually looking very nice. It has 3 fans on the front and as well features some much needed FPS gaming RGB on the front. On the back of the card over here, it does actually mention that warning the surface can get hot, and it actually does get hot even though it is having this pass-through design. This metal backplate is actually quite thick, and it is very involved in the thermal dissipation of the card, so don't think about touching it bare hands after a long gaming session, because this will get very hot. And by very hot I mean 85 plus degrees, and so you can imagine it is quite hot. So if you don't want any sizzling hot fingerprints on this, don't think about touching it after a long gaming session. In terms of connectivity, this card is actually quite standard. It comes in with 3 display ports and 1 HDMI output. Of course, for your motherboard, your standard 16 PCIe Gen 4 connector over here, and it features 2 8-pin connectors for power. And do be wary, this card does not have a dual BIOS switch, so if you want to do anything with the BIOS, you can't really do that very easily since it doesn't have a BIOS switch. So yeah, you can't do that very light-minded anyway. In case you're wondering about RGB, of course you're gonna get those extra points for style because it does feature RGB on the front. Another plus for this card, I would say, that is the included mount, the included support for this card. As I told you, it is quite long and quite heavy, so many of you guys out there might need extra support, extra brackets for it, so it doesn't sag that much. So depending on the configuration of the PSU that you are running, you might need this connector right here. Otherwise, if you have a modular power supply nowadays, you might not even need it, as most modular power supplies come with dual 8 pins that you can connect directly into your PSU, and you can route the cables directly to your GPU without the need of this adapter over here. I won't bother you with all the technical specification. If you want, and if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link down in the video description. You can go to the Tech Power Up website. They have all the information out there for you. But I am most interested, like you guys, into seeing the real-world performance of this RTX 3080 and see exactly how well it does in some benchmarks and of course some AAA games. So let's get to test this GPU, see exactly how well it does, and see exactly what performance we can expect out of this GPU.
To battle! Feast, my wolves! Of your guts out!
So here we are, guys, at the end of another video, and I do hope that for all of you out there who are able to find this card for the right price for you, you might now know better what you can expect in terms of performance out of this card, and if it is the right sort of investment for you, depending if you can find it for the right price or not. Thank you guys very much for choosing to watch this video. This was Alex from Tech Fusion. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, as it would greatly help our videos with the algorithm on YouTube nowadays. And maybe consider subscribing to the channel as well. And see you guys in the next ones. Thank you.